Jordan now!
Ian.
Who was buying their first home, signed the wrong bit of the bank document, and now has a mortgage for one half of a Victoria sponge?
Jennifer Aniston?
No. Two guys. One. And welcome to episode 141 of Two Guys What's Up, the weekly comedy podcast where I wish I'd got my mortgage form wrong and I'd signed that bit that got me cake, because if I knew that there was cake up for grabs, I'd have gone to the bank and eaten expensive cake all day with this guy. It's Jordan. Jordan, I've got a present for you. You didn't expect that, did you?
Okay. We are currently sat in your bedroom as well. It's extra exciting.
Once I press this button, the mirror ball comes down, the sexy music starts.
Oh, you don't need that.
Yeah, I like to see where I'm going anyway.
All right.
It's in here.
Oh, your flies don't normally make that sound.
These are my new paper leather trousers.
Oh, crikey, what is it?
Heads up.
Oh, it's some Cleethorpes shot glass?
Well, it's not a cake tin. It is a shot glass, yes.
That seems like a large shot glass.
That's why I bought it, buddy.
Ah, okay.
Because I had been after a larger shot glass for a while.
Wow. Okay.
Thought you and I could have a little shot of some alcohol that I also picked up in Cleethorpes.
Yes, please.
Which is this. You know that vodka that I got for my dad that was like 170% proof or something?
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same brand.
Okay.
But it is very cherry moonshine. And it is fucking delicious.
Is that also 170%?
It's not.
No, okay.
No, it's a normal percent.
Okay.
I wouldn't be shot if it was.
169%, 0.9.
160, get on the bed.
Can I dive in?
Fucking go for it, but let's have a shot.
Cheers from the other side. That's nice.
In a delicious.
That's really good.
You could just go down in one.
It's like how I remember when I was a kid having those chocolate liqueurs and thinking I was really clever for having a bit of alcohol in chocolate.
Yeah. Mum, don't call the police. I think I'm smashed. I've had one brandy barrel.
Chocolate.
I've had a singular brandy barrel. And I'm buggered, Mum. We don't say that, son. What, Mum? I'm buggered, right? Get over it. You're a very Yorkshire man-child.
Oh, it was delicious. Thank you.
You're very welcome, mate. There's a full bottle over here up for grabs, so anytime you want one.
Thank you very much.
And you're also drinking a strawberry beer.
I am, which I didn't know was a thing.
This is how I get my 5-a-day, people.
Makes sense. So I've got premium Belgian white fruit beer, which is premium strawberry beer.
Oh, and it's delicious.
It is really good. It tastes like just a strawberry cider or something, really.
Yeah, but smoother. So, I am back from holiday, and I have brought booze.
And I appreciate that you did.
Yeah.
Especially after you just told me that you weren't feeling too good on your very last night.
Yeah, oh, God, I mean, I don't really want to explain it. It's minging.
Shall we just say you brought the contents of your stomach?
My dinner made a reappearance.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice. And from the heaving motion of it, my ribs have only just started feeling better today.
Wow.
Which is like 4 days after the fact.
Oh, dear.
So I can now cough and not go, oh, afterwards.
Although that would have been funny. Not as good for the recording, though.
Yeah, but you'd have been in fucking hysterics laughing at me over there.
So if you want to do it anyway, feel free, for memory's sake.
You know what? If it comes up, I'll do it.
Nice. Did you have a good time, other than that?
You know what? I don't want to be selfish and just speak from my perspective. I will say the children, which was the intended good timees of the holiday, did enjoy themselves. You know, we went there for them, and it was all for their enjoyment, and they had fun, and they did lots of activities. We went on walks, went to the beach, went to town, took in some local culture and all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty cool. It was a good holiday for them. But on the flip side of it, my wife and I, my darling Gina and myself, had a horrible time. Because
you literally did from day one when I was like, oh, how was your first day of holiday?
You kept checking in. And I feel like I know why now. Just so you could laugh at me. Get a good chuckle.
I was expecting, it's lovely, nice to put your feet up and just to relax and enjoy, but actually, no, you had just said something like, this is not my idea of fun.
Yeah, no, exactly. See, right, the problem was, when we were on holiday, it happened last year and it happened this year. As soon as the kids got into that environment, their routine went straight out the window. I mean, they're home now and they are straight back in the routine.
Yeah.
But when we were there, it was a case of 9 o'clock, they're still running around.
Right.
They're still hungry, you know, they're still eating, just like, oh, I don't want to go to bed. And then when we finally get them into bed, 8:30, 9 o'clock, my wife and I then go to sit down. But outside, as you could see, my wife's legs got bitten to shit by mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah.
So we couldn't go outside.
She does look like a human-skinned blobby.
I dare you to tell her that
I'm not going
on your
to.
way down.
She's probably heard through the floor.
Yeah, she's stomping upstairs.
Oh, dear.
Run.
Does that window open?
Only at the top. Squeeze, pal. And our sofa, right, in the caravan, because it was such a small area, I guess they had to try and fit everything in. But they were about maybe like my elbow to my finger's length from the back to where your knees go.
Which for most people, that's quite a distance. You are rather...
Okay, right, your elbow then. Your elbow to
that's
finger
tiny.
But yeah, anyway, you sit on it, right, and you're not supported. You just find yourself falling off or constantly trying to push yourself on. So even when you do get 5 minutes to sit down, there's no respite.
Right.
You're not sat there going, I'm relaxed. You're sat there trying not to fall off this fucking sofa before you then get up and have to run outside and hoard children, for tea. So
I hope just yours.
Whatever,
Just a big net.
all routine goes out the window while you're on holiday. We just had to get a lot in so we could find which one we want to cook.
Of course.
So the only bit of respite came when we went to bed, of course. So when we get to bed at like 12, and then we sacrificed the fan for the children because the rooms are warm. So
you took it with you?
We took our little standing ones, yeah. So we cooled them off, but then we were sat there boiling to death. So we couldn't sleep. So then by the time it came to, we finally fell asleep, all of a sudden it's 5:30, 6 in the morning, little one's up, he can open the door, he likes to go outside.
Oh, you mean outside of where you were staying in the caravan?
Outside the caravan, yeah.
Wow.
He liked to go and play on the grass. So obviously we like to keep an eye on him. People might be thinking, it's an enclosed area, you're safe around other people, but there's cars and he's a child. So,
yes, yeah.
So, the two don't mix. So
he is 4 years old, we need to remember.
He is 4, exactly, with no road sense. So as soon as we heard his door open, my wife would kind of just go, nudge, kids awake, and would just be like, right, have to get up. Be wide awake, and then trying to herd them inside the caravan for the 3 hours until the rest of the place wakes up, because we didn't want them running around screaming, waking everyone up. We didn't want to be that family.
I get that.
I didn't want somebody else to be going home to their podcast and being like, there was this f***ing family next door. Kids were up at 5 screaming every bloody morning.
Oh, I'll find it. I'll insert it here.
Just type in keywords, Cleethorpe family. Annoying kids. But so for us, having to be on super parent form was very tiring for
I get that.
4 or 5 days straight. But we're home now and we are relaxed. We are trying to catch up on sleep.
And luckily, you are still on holiday from work.
Yes, I was very smart and booked an extra week off.
That is good. A holiday for your holiday recovery.
Precisely.
Yeah, nice. The other thing as well is, I feel like I probably shouldn't bring it up, but it is hilarious.
Yes, I got the gerbil stuck.
No, not that. No,
Cleethorpe Hospital
that
was very far away.
That was more disturbing, really, than funny.
Yeah, for the hamster, gerbil, whatever it was. Was it a guinea pig?
It was both, wasn't it?
It was rather sizable, yeah.
Yeah, they are furry, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except you shaved them. It's a bit weird.
They slip in easier, mate.
It was more the fact when I was texting you, I think that first day, and you were like, oh, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, I said to Gina that I really wanted to go to Spain.
Yeah.
And I was like... just got me, because it was like Cleethorpes, Spain.
Yeah. She said next year, and I was like, okay, well, can we go and book it? We'll start paying it off monthly, maybe by the time it comes to it, we'll have paid it off in full, and we can just, any money that we have at the time won't be like, oh, this has got to go on holiday, but spending money.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go do that. That was in March, so now we're in August.
Wow.
And it never happened. So
Spain is a no-go.
Spain is a no-go for now, yeah.
Wow. Why don't you go to America?
That's probably more expensive.
Okay.
I might just go on my own, just disappear in the night.
Yeah, fair enough.
Go to Spain for a week.
Moonlight flit, that's it.
Yeah. Elope with myself.
I'll come with you.
Perfect. Yes.
Should we book it now?
Yeah. No, because if I say yes to you, you're a man of action. You'll get it done.
Done. You'll be like, what's the monthly pet done?
That'll be £8,000 a day, please, Ian.
Well, hey, at least you can relax a little bit now.
Precisely. I am back and I am alive.
You are.
I'm going to open a Cinder Toffee ale.
This one you bought before you went away, didn't you?
I did, and I saved it specifically for you because you went, that looks nice.
Oh, thank you. I was talking about your bum, but...
Oh, right.
I hate Cinder Toffee.
I was like, mate, the drink's up here. Right, I'm excited to try this.
Yeah, it smells like Cinder Toffee.
Oh, okay, right. Well, you're like, it fucking stinks. Oh, it fucking does.
It does.
Weird,
it's like the fairground.
I like it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I tell you what, though, it's not as sweet as I expected.
It is not, is it? It's very subtle.
The aroma is strong, but the actual flavour of that's weird. You almost can't tell.
Oh, that was weird. I just went... And I got the taste of it in the back of my mouth.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Wait, so what am I doing?
So,
I'll take a bit. Okay, so.
Yeah, have a little drink, and then imagine someone says something mildly funny, and you just go...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, that cinder toffee sort of zing at the back of your throat.
Is that a technique? You don't really see that, do you, during the wine tasting?
It's called the Ian. I've just invented it.
People who seem like they suffer hay fever.
Now we'll do the hay fever technique. In the background. Oh, I heard that was called the Ian. Right then, my old sausage. Should we jump into some shit? Because we've been chatting for a while.
If you want.
Right. Okie dokie. Why don't you start by telling us what you're going to be going into today?
So today I have for you the internet's most brilliant accidental typos.
Oh, fantastic.
The kind of thing where you'd expect to see, oh, I'll do my best. I'll give it 11% instead of 110%.
Okay.
And it just changes all meaning. So that is what I have for you.
Okay, right, I get it.
And with that, what have you got for us?
Well, Jordan, let me ask you a question. Elvis, is he still alive?
I think he might be.
Oh, well, then I don't need to do my segment.
No, okay. No, definitely not. Unless you've got some sort of emphatic proof.
Johnny, I have some fucking evidence for you, mate, that's going to maybe just change your little mind into thinking that Elvis is still alive.
Okay. Well, after I hear it, I might disagree.
Possibly. Who knows? You might just change it to suit whatever I say.
We'll find out.
Nice one. Right, should we just jump into that then?
Please.
Let's go. Picture this. It's August 16th, 1977. Elvis Presley, a.k.a. the King of Rock and Roll, Mr. Peanut Butter and Banana Sandwich himself, you threw me off then.
Sorry.
The bedazzled jumpsuit-wearing US Army veteran dies in the bathroom of Graceland. Allegedly. Don't laugh.
Sorry. It's ironic of Graceland, isn't it? It's not very graceful.
Well, what, to die?
In the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, true.
They say it's on the throne, but...
And he was the king.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
He was dying, like, in the kitchen. He's like, I've got to get to the toilet. I was like, oh, Elvis really needs to go. Like, I am going, mate.
His heart was going, but it was crawling up those stairs with some vigour.
She's getting bug. The official cause reported was heart failure brought on by years of prescription drug abuse, and unofficially, well, that's where things get questionable.
Okay. See, I would believe that.
Maybe, that's what they wanted you to think. Maybe he's wearing a fat suit or something.
Right, maybe.
But for decades, people have been insisting that Elvis did indeed not die. He just faked it so that he could get out of the limelight, away from the fame, the taxes, and maybe even the Illuminati, and reinvented himself as someone else.
I get that too.
Yeah, I think that's top of list of anyone's agenda. To-do list today. Get up, escape my life, do the dishes.
Probably knock the last one off, but...
Yeah, not going to need to do them if you leave them in your old life.
Yeah, exactly.
So today, Jordan, I'm going to be giving you some evidence and asking your opinion on whether or not he's now, in fact, a man named Bob Joyce.
Maybe.
Have you ever heard this conspiracy?
I have.
Oh, shit. So Bob Joyce is a pastor from Arkansas who looks like Elvis might if he had aged 29 years. He sings like Elvis and spends a lot of time avoiding questions about whether or not he is in fact Elvis. But let's start at the top. Elvis died in 1977, supposedly, collapsing in his bathroom after what was either a fatal cocktail of sleeping medication or a final attempt to free himself from a life of excess debt and constant public scrutiny. People immediately called bullshit, and a man at the funeral even claimed that Elvis in the coffin had sweat beading on his forehead.
I mean, it was hot, I imagine.
But he was dead.
Still, it could be hot.
Yeah, but dead people don't sweat.
Yeah, no, but if you're roasting a pig, it's still going to leak a bit.
I don't think he was being cooked, though.
Ah, was that a bit too
in his
early
open casket, yeah.
Crematorium.
Yeah. As they were paying their final respects, he was like, oh, hell's boiling in here, man. And they were like, did he just say something? He was like, I was just air escaping. Baby.
I'm sweating like a hound dog.
And I'm crying right now because I'm boiling.
It's legit.
Yeah. So that is generally not a trait of a corpse. Others claim the body looked too waxy and might have even been a dummy or a specially prepared decoy. And that's not even getting into the ever-present middle name issues, because his gravestone says Elvis Aaron Presley, spelt with 2 A's, but the real way Elvis allegedly spelt it was with 1.
Maybe he was wrong.
Maybe. And they were just like, well, he's dead now, he's not going to stop us, is he?
Maybe just never looked at his birth certificate properly.
He thought his name was Elvis. That's proof if ever it was needed. So he apparently told his friends that he was tired of being Elvis. He'd been reading spiritual books and talking about disappearing. Some say he even spoke about faking his own death in a plan called Operation Fountain Pen, which was a plan to help him testify against the mafia, enter witness protection, and vanish like a rhinestone-clad ghost in the sunset.
Okay. It's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it? If this is legit, if his so-called friends have outed him like that. Don't you think? If I was Elvis and you were one of my top pals, and I was like, right, Ian, here we go. I'm
in an Elvis voice, please.
Right, Ian. I can't think what it sounds like now. I'll just make it up. Right, Ian. I've had it with this life of fame and debt.
And peanut butter sandwiches.
I like the toilet. And I'm thinking of ending it all in the public eye. And I just want you to know that I'll be really okay. But I don't want you to tell anybody when I go.
Okay, Elvis, I won't tell anyone.
Thanks.
Hello, is this the world press? Yeah, Elvis is going to fake his death. Is that how you envision
You're
it?
a bastard.
Still here. You're a f***ing asshole, buddy.
But point still stands. It's not really nice of a friend, though, is it?
That's true. But people are only ever interested in making money. So after the fact, if they can add to the conspiracy, gain a little attention and money along the way, then I'm sure they'd probably throw their friends under the bus.
Comes back to that money thing you always say.
It f***ing does, mate. F***ing money.
So much so you can't even speak.
Yeah, but if anyone wants to give me some Patreon.
Oh, now it works, does it?
Yeah, it works when it's in my favour. If it's coming to me, it's fine. It's a great thing. So fast forward to the 2000s, and we meet our new friend, Pastor Bob Joyce of Arkansas. He's an older gentleman with swept back hair, big sunglasses, and a deep, unmistakably Elvis-y kind of voice. But here's the thing, Bob Joyce sings exactly like Elvis Presley. Not like an impersonator, not like someone doing a real good karaoke impression, but just exactly like him. So first, here's an example of how he talks.
I want y'all to know that I, Bob Joyce, am not, nor ever have been,
Yeah.
any other person
Very Elvis-y, buddy.
but me.
But me, Elvis.
But me, this guy, Elvis Bob Joyce. Oh, damn.
Surely there's a way that someone could compare both voices.
We'll get
and
there.
have a likeness. Okay.
I just imagine him say I am not Elvis Presley, I am me. Elvis Oh, shit, goddamn. Pulls out a peanut butter and banana sandwich, starts stabbing his forehead. Oh, damn, God. You're getting me all hot under the collar. Elvis, Bob, put it down. Oh, shit.
I need the toilet.
Oh, my heart's going again. Somebody give me a toilet.
Nice.
And now, Jordan, I have one of him singing.
Oh, okay. This is the non-Elvis, supposedly.
This is non-Elvis. So, close your eyes. You tell me if this is Elvis or not. It's not. I've told you it's not. But here he goes.
Wow, that is very similar.
Good rendition, Elvis.
Also, why would he sing an Elvis song? I'm not Elvis, but I really like him.
I'm not Elvis, but I will just sing for you one of the only songs I know. Because I wrote it.
Interesting. Yeah, that is a likeness if this isn't Elvis.
Exactly. Now, if that wasn't enough for you, here's a weird nugget of info. Several individuals connected to Elvis Presley's former social and professional circle have reportedly attended Pastor Bob Joyce's church services.
Wow, okay. And I'm curious what they think about it. I'm guessing, is this the same friends that out him?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's probably, Bill from down the road.
Right.
Or Janet from 2 doors up.
Because even as a pastor, you'd be like, no, f*** off. You're not welcome.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get God on you.
Yeah.
Notably, a former Graceland manager has been seen at the church, which some claim indicates an ongoing private connection between Bobby Boy and those people who were close to Elvis. So his friends, Elvis's friends, are now friends with Bobby Joyce. How weird.
Yeah.
Weddings held at the church have included guests who appeared to have personal knowledge of Elvis's inner circle and those who were long-time associates of Elvis. They're not casual attendees, they were often seated close to Pastor Joyce and are familiar with his routines, leading some to question the nature of the weird connected relationship to both Bob and the legacy of Elvis Presley.
Interesting, okay.
Do you want to try and explain that for me, Jordan?
I've had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, I barely listened anymore, mate.
Couldn't if I tried.
I'll carry on then. People have done side-by-side comparisons, audio spectrum analysis, and blind listening tests.
Okay.
There you go. And wouldn't you know it, pal? Many come out saying, yeah, that's either Elvis or his f***ing clone. The vibrato, the phrasing, and even the offhand muttering during songs is exactly spot on.
Don't you think if he has tried to cover this up, if that was true,
Yep.
he would try and just do it a bit different.
Yeah, just, I don't know, stop talking like that, Stop singing Elvis's songs.
You'd move somewhere else, wouldn't you, to try and get a different accent?
Yeah, come to England.
Yeah.
Did he ever breach the pond anyway? Did he get across here?
You know what? I don't know if he did. I mean, he might have done since, if this is true.
Yeah, maybe. Or pasty.
Yeah.
Pasty Joyce.
Greg's favourite.
He works in Couplands. Skeptics say Bob Joyce is just a very good mimic with a natural Elvis tone. But is that what it is really, John?
Well, apparently it's a likeness as a clone.
They're rhetorical bits. I'm not looking for an answer. Just go, oh.
Just ask me again.
We're pondering together. Okay. But is that what it is really, Jordan?
Oh.
Can you do that semitone lower?
Oh.
Bit more Elvis-y.
Oh.
Beautiful. That's how friends think together. So photos get dissected. They compare ear shapes, nose angles, the structure of the jaw. But keep in mind, Elvis in 1977 was bloated, unhealthy. At 42, though, Bob Joyce is older, healthier, and oddly youthful for someone in his 70s or 80s.
Right.
Bob Joyce won't take a DNA test, he won't discuss his past, he avoids media appearances, and gives oddly cryptic sermons about resurrection and new identities and being served by faith. Convinced yet?
I mean, I kind of was from the beginning, but carry on.
Okay, fine. Done my job. Now, there is a slice of the internet that genuinely believes Elvis was chosen by God. Literally.
Okay, now you're losing me.
Yeah. Right. I'll don't worry, there's a disclaimer. He was sent to Earth to bridge the gap between sin and salvation, and that his death was part of the divine plan for him to return as a spiritual leader. They say he was always destined to walk away from the fame, embrace the higher calling as Bob Joyce, shepherd of souls. Now, Jordan, I am not saying that we believe that, but I just had to say that theory is out there.
Okay.
So throughout his life, Elvis was fascinated with reincarnation, spirituality. Oh, you can read.
I don't think you can.
And life beyond death. He read books like The Impersonal Life and Autobiography of a Yogi. He believed that his twin brother, Jesse, who died at birth, was watching over him as a spiritual guide. So all that information is just saying that he believed in the spiritual side of things. So if there was a celebrity who would fake his death, retreat into the wilderness and start a gospel church, Elvis would have been a good candidate.
Got you. Okay.
So some corners of the internet believe that Bob Joyce is a clone grown from Elvis's DNA by the government to spread the Christian message.
Wow.
Because there aren't enough people that do that anyway. Others say Elvis was abducted by aliens in 1977 and returned later with no memory, but a strong urge to sing about Jesus.
Okay.
Or maybe Bob Joyce is part of a group of hidden celebrities who faked their death and now live off-grid in secret spiritual communities. Tupac leads yoga. Jim Morrison runs a crystal shop. And you'd think, maybe, just after all this online speculation and YouTube deep dives and side-by-side face morph videos and the 78,000 Facebook comments from Brenda in Kentucky, that this whole thing would fizzle out. That maybe Bob Joyce would say, you know what, I'm tired of being mistaken for a dead singer. But no. He leans into the fucking thing. He decided to front a major upcoming concert set for October 10th, 2025, which is a full-blown dinner and concert event at the Stonebridge Farms in Coleman, Alabama.
Shall we go?
I'd rather not. I'll tell you why. Tickets for VIP and reserved tiers, all gone. Sold out with the prices hitting as high as $2,000.
Wow.
This isn't Elvis impersonator cash. This is the king has returned and he's serving you fried chicken and gospel music.
Wow. That sounds delicious, though.
It does, yeah. And good for the ears.
Yeah.
I mean, I could dog you some chicken. Oh, I know not how, dog. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Just the microphone slips between your fingers, don't they? It's very greasy.
I don't eat the chicken. You imagine me serving it wearing my hairnet and a penny like, oh, here's your gravy. $2,000 I paid for this. Ian, that's Elvis, bitch. So, is Bob Joyce really Elvis Presley? It is weird how much he sounds like him. It is even weirder how many hours people have spent proving or debunking using slow-mo footage and voice oscillation graphs. But did Elvis die in a cold bathroom floor? Or is he still around singing his little heart out? And after all that, Jordan, I just want to know, what do you think?
I think it could be true.
Yeah?
I really do, yeah.
Well, Bobby boy, you've got some explaining to do.
The likeness is very uncanny.
It is incredible. I mean, it's not unquestionable to think that, laws of averages, we've spoken about before, that, out of all the 8 billion people who do exist now, that there will be people who are very similar.
Yes.
So that's not too difficult to maybe think about, but in every single aspect, like voice, appearance,
beliefs,
yeah.
The other thing as well, so, okay, if Bob Joyce didn't want to be associated with Elvis, why would you not take DNA tests or other ways to prove that you aren't? Because if that was me and I wanted to get the stories off my back, that you would do that, wouldn't you? Just to appease and be like, well, that's a lid on that and I can move on.
I'd be like, I'm not f***ing pandering to your shit. Get out of my house, you dickhead.
But then you wouldn't have people in the house in the beginning.
Fair point. Logic has won again. I wouldn't be bothered to go through. I mean, even if they were like, "We'll take you to here, we'll pay for it, we'll put you up for a week," I'd just be like, "I'm not."
Oh yeah, you would, wouldn't you? A week of free Burger King.
Oh, actually, I keep swaying myself. What's going on? Do you think if I told them that I'm Elvis, they'll come for me?
Oh, I mean, I always thought you were.
Oh yeah, evidence. And by the way, I don't mean come for me. I mean like come to my house and be like, "Look, you want to take a DNA test?" Comes back, I'm half giraffe or something. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
You are tall.
I'm tall, and I can't read, just like a giraffe.
Really interesting. Maybe one of the highlight for me, because I think it's a really interesting idea. Yeah.
Well, there are many other celebrities to go down this route of. There's Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Tupac.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't his name, but yeah.
Oh. Do you think if like we picked a celebrity who had like a really like hot head, like if you kind of insulted him, he kind of had to step up and prove that he's not. He couldn't walk away from a fight kind of thing. And if we're just like, oh, Paul McCartney, I'm not saying this, this isn't my true feelings, but, hypothetically, if I was like, oh, Paul McCartney, you're not bad, what are you going to do about it? Come punch me. If he heard it, he'd be like, right, that fucking two guy, right?
Yeah.
He'd come in and we'd be able to prove it. It'd be like, here he is. As he walks through the door, we could film it.
And then we'd know.
Exactly, yeah. We can prove it. Like, who said that about me on that fucking point? Oh, God. Oh, he's on camera.
He's on TikTok live.
Shit.
Oh, we're lucky there's only 2 watchers.
You and my mum.
Yeah.
You're checking
it's just our two phones checking the feeds working. Yeah, no, I find it really fascinating because it's not paranormal in nature, really.
No, it's just along that sort of vibe.
Yeah. But it's an interesting
conspiracy-esque.
Yeah. And I'm all for those because they, in some ways, are potentially a bit more the realms of the norm, shall we say. Okay. Not as far-fetched to imagine.
Yeah. So you're too scared to open your mind, I guess.
Yes, yeah. I'm a closed-minded bugger.
And I'm so happy that I can't say the same for your bugger hole.
Moving on.
So, there you have it. Elvis, Bob Joyce, one and the same or not? You decide. Jordan, tell me some stuff.
I will if you like.
But before you do, I'm going to pour us a shot. The one that is the mystery flavour for you.
Yes. Now, as soon as you say it, I'll say, oh, yes, I remember that. But I currently don't.
It is Biscoff.
That was it. I bet that's beautiful.
I don't know.
Do you think it's sickly?
I don't know. It's just such a strong flavour in it. Because it's like cinnamony. It's like spices.
But I love that.
Yeah, I love it in a biscuit, mate.
I love cinnamon. Try this out, actually. If you ever make a bolognese, put a little bit of cinnamon in there. Delicious.
You know what? I once made a lasagna and my wife was eating it. She's a very big fan of lasagna. It's like one of her favourite meals. And I put mixed spice in it.
Yeah.
And I knew that she would be like, oh, mixed spice? That's a load of shit, man. I put that in a lasagna. So I was eating it. We were sat at the table. I was like, oh, I put garlic in it. I put this in it. I was like, oh, by the way, darling, is mixed spice something you'd put in a lasagna? And she was like, oh, no, this is delicious. No, I wouldn't put mixed spice now. This is amazing. I was like, well, I've got you because I put mixed spice in this lasagna that you are currently wolfing down like your life depends on it. And she was like a deer in headlights. And then she got up, she fell to the floor, she worshipped me at the feet. She was like, I'm so sorry.
I don't think that happened, Ian.
It didn't. In my daydream, it did. Right, anyway, sorry. That's what I was saying. Let's try this.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Biscoff. Doesn't smell like it, really. I would not say that that's remotely Biscoff at all.
I don't like it. Oh, I like it, Lord.
I'm not even getting cinnamon or even a caramelly flavour.
I can taste a little bit, though. Wait, do the test.
No,
No.
not really. I must admit, I don't think I would go for this one again. I preferred the other one.
It's just like a generic sort of sweet stout in it.
Yeah.
It's nothing amazing.
Oh, thank you all the same.
Anyway, Jordan, I am ready to hear some accidental typos.
You're in lucky in because I've got some for you.
Look at me with my memory.
I'm impressed.
Thanks.
So starting with, was messaging a senior colleague in another part of the business called Angus. Accidentally missed the G in his name.
Oh, so they called him Anus.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, Anus.
It must be like some sort of workplace bullying or something that must seem.
Yeah, like, you just email him, you hear the from the email, and all of a sudden you say, from 4 offices down, beep, boop, 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 boop. Hello, HR, it happened again.
And then they reply, hello, Anus.
Come visit my office, Anus.
Was having a down patch, told my partner needed to speak to him when I saw him. Went to tell him I was leaving the house. Autocorrect changed it to, I'm lesbian now.
Oh, God.
Shoved my phone in my bag, didn't pick it up until after a 40-minute drive to his.
All right.
Those are some bad luck odds, though.
Well, from a generic male standpoint, right, that could have gone one of two ways, right? She could have knocked on the door and he could have opened it and been like, what? So you're leaving me? Or he could have opened the door and been like, hell. So do I get to watch?
Is that a consolation prize?
Yeah.
You never know.
Sorry, people.
Another one. I put Cuntsford in a letter instead of Knutsford.
Oh, Lord. I might have to beep that.
I think you probably will.
Okay.
You'll have to beep the Cuntsford.
Yeah. And now that one.
Yes, and that one too. Just so you make sure you beep Cuntsford, not Knutsford.
Okay, right.
So beeping Cuntsford,
Yeah.
not Knutsford. Does that make sense?
I think I'm there.
I work for the council and accidentally wrote in an email that I couldn't help them as it isn't a parish matter, referring them to speak to the cunty councillors. Not county.
Of course.
Shoot me dead.
And of course, there was no nuts in that sentence, so I don't need to beep anything, do I?
Maybe.
Council. Damn government.
Yes, definitely that one. A similar one. I often type Dizzo cunt on customers' accounts instead of discount.
So many beeps, mate, for the same word.
I'll move on. Once accidentally sent a text which began, I hope you're dying okay, instead of doing, to my mate who was battling cancer.
Oh, right, I was going to say, right, any normal person be able to look at that and go, okay, that's clearly a typo. But somebody who is actually,
not
potentially in that scenario might just be like, that was a bit mean.
Yeah.
You county.
Apparently, side note, he's better now.
Oh, good.
So all's good. I live in a place called Anfield. A guy on Hinge asked where I live, and I autocorrected to a field, and he didn't even question it.
Of course he didn't.
It doesn't say whether they had a date or not either, though, really, to be fair.
No, yeah.
I mean, it's a bit awkward to sort of try and differentiate where you pick them up from a field, isn't it?
The entrance, I guess.
There might be multiple.
Turn left at the corn cob, make a right at the hay bale, and you'll find me.
Yeah. Not quite a typo, but I once accidentally attached a torrent for Kung Fu Panda 2 instead of my CV to an intentional. I just think that's great.
Panda 2.
Could have been worse, though.
Oh, could have been, yeah.
Sending IT my apologies for constantly licking myself out instead of locking myself out.
God. That is if I received that email, I'd be like, are you up for sharing your technique, mate? 'Cause
Yeah. You don't look like you're that bendy.
Damn, you flexible.
It does always make me wonder, though, right?
Oh, God, where's this going?
No. The people who do yoga, do you think they get into it for that? Maybe some people as an end goal must.
I'm sure there must be people out there. I mean, dare say not everyone, because people generally get it into, for relaxation or spirituality. But yeah, there must be one sleazy guy out there who's just going, oh, I'll go to a yoga class so I can learn to nosh myself off.
My friend's dad was in hospital. She texted me an update saying he was having his op and he should be home in the next few days.
That's good.
I replied, I hope he does. Didn't hear from her for a day or two. Went in to see what I sent and actually wrote, hope he dies.
Oh, God.
Not great.
See, right, if, like, as we are friends,
Yeah.
given the nature of our relationship, if something like that in any capacity was happening,
Yeah.
right, I know you wouldn't do it in outlandish situations. Like, if I was like, my mum's ill, you wouldn't be like, hope she's dying, but like, if I was like, oh, mate, I've got this doctor's appointment, I've got to go in and have some blood work, and you text me saying something like, oh, well, I hope it comes back that you're going to be gone soon so I can replace you on the podcast.
Think positive or run away down.
Yeah, something like that. I would know that you were joking. So I'd just be like, mate, was that a typo or are you just having a laugh? Right? I wouldn't just be like, well, I'm never talking to him again.
Yeah.
What a bastard. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why some of these people don't reply and be like, was that a mistake? They don't question it.
Just think, well, I needed a reason to not have you in my life.
Yeah, well, there it is. Thank God. They made that easy.
To be fair, there aren't any follow-ups of these, so they might have become really close friends after that and thought, I didn't know you had such good humour.
Yeah, I didn't know you were such a dark bastard.
Yeah.
Get in my life.
What about, please see screen attached?
Screen
Was supposed to type actually giggling so much, but ended up typing actually fiddling so much.
Ooh, bad one.
Yeah, not great. During a long-distance relationship to my boyfriend, I wrote, you're so fat, instead of you're so far.
Just out of the blue.
Well, I assume it might have been within context, possibly. I miss you, you're so fat. My last name is Berman. I often sign off with it, but autocorrected to Buttman.
I want that name.
Yeah, you can have it.
Ian Buttman.
You don't need deed poll either. I'll allow you it.
Thank you.
I had a job interview with a guy called Amal. My rejection email said, I really like anal, but I think it's the wrong fit.
We tried in the interview. He said, I've got a way to get the job.
How about ignore my precious email instead of previous?
Precious? That sounds like really sarcastic.
Yeah, rather than a typo.
Yeah. Ignore my precious email.
Yeah. Or what about sorry for the incontinence?
Never be sorry for that.
No, don't. My name is Ada, spell A-I-D-A, and one time my mum misspelled my name as AIDS in an important email to my teacher.
Oh, no. And then that teacher, that's going to be like a weird moment that'll cement in their mind.
Yeah.
Like, when something happens, you're like, well, I'll never forget this now. It's like, well, I'll never forget that child's name. For the rest of the year, they were known as AIDS.
Yeah. God, it's not great, really, is it?
No. Poor kid.
Oh, what about to the best of my abilities instead of abilities?
Abilities.
Not a typo, but more of a misspoken time. I had to use the phonetic alphabet when talking to someone on the phone. And instead of saying Y for Yankee, I said Y for wacky. And then proceeded not to be able to stop laughing in a very serious call. Plus an open office floor plan and a quiet day. Everybody heard.
Of course. Such a typo could not go unheard by everyone. That would be ludicrous.
Can you imagine that, though? Y for wacky.
Y for wacky.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, first of all.
That's what my wife says to me whenever she walks in, sees me spread eagle on the bed. She's like, Y for wacky.
Not yoga again.
Yeah.
You're never going to do it, Ian.
Stop practicing, mate. Get a grip.
I misspelled overreacting and told someone I thought they were overeating and they were already conscious of their weight.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine that? You're like, don't worry about your weight. You're just overeating.
Just stop overeating.
Not strictly a typo either, but once forwarded an email to a client instead of my manager starting with, "Girl, this cutie pie wants a discount." To which the client responded with, I think this was intended for somebody else. I fully ignored his response and continued the conversation with professional tone I had before.
Perfect. Pretend it never happened.
Yeah, just bury your head. It's fine. It's okay. I once forgot to finish the sentence, "Please don't hesitate to ask." So I said to one of my clients, "If you have any questions, Please don't.
I've had enough shit one day.
Yeah. Can you imagine that, though? Just ending with, if you have any questions, don't bother.
Yeah.
Can't be dealing with it. Instead of, we are a family of 4, I wrote, we ate a family of 4. And then copy and pasted it several times for many recipients.
Ooh.
I work at an escape room.
Yeah.
The clue was, put the hands on the clock. Guess who missed the L?
Right, everyone. Bill's going to take one for the team. We have to do it to get out. He's been there before. He knows. He's
Yeah,
like,
he does,
he's
yeah.
rolling with it.
He does. I was creating a group chat for a party, and instead of writing Freya's party, predictive text changed it to Freak's party.
Oh, that's the best kind of party.
Maybe.
F***ing invite me.
Freya wasn't pleased, though.
She learned some things about herself that night.
Maybe she did. She's really good at Downward Dog.
Yeah, she's great at it now. After my lessons.
One sent in an email in work telling my colleague, have a good shift, missed out the F.
Have a good shit.
Yes. Not really a typo, but I left my laptop logged in one day while away from my desk, and somebody changed my email signature to company name P file.
God.
I didn't notice it for a good few days as well.
You know. Did it say what their job role was?
I'm assuming not P file.
Hopefully not, but you know, like, it'd be f***ing terrible if they were like a headmaster.
Oh yeah,
or
that would be
like,
bad.
you know, police commissioner.
Yeah, it's bad. What about writing celebrating the herpes of World War II rather than heroes? It was for a newspaper photo caption when I worked as a journalist. My editor got a laugh at that, but thankfully it caught on before it went to print.
That's what he's for.
That is very true. Was in a hospital and texted my husband to let him know I'd finally pooped. Except I didn't send it to my husband. I'd sent it to my boss, who'd recently texted me, and then he replied saying, I hope I felt better.
That's a cool guy. Just roll with it. Yeah.
Ends well, yeah. My friend sent weight loss pics. I meant to say, that's fab of you, you're a healthy weight too. But instead I wrote, that's fat for you, you're a heavyweight too.
Oh, God, double. The double f***ing typo.
To make matters worse, though, Ian,
Oh, no.
I didn't check my phone till after an 8-hour shift.
Ooh. That person's cried their weight in tears.
Yeah, I mean, worked for them, though. They're now very, very small.
Well, you know, if that's what they go for, but, you know,
End goal was achieved in the end, so, you know, it's fine.
everyone's happy.
Penultimate one for you. Not me, but my sister-in-law's message should have said, your kids look adorable. However, it autocorrected
Edible.
to, your kids look adopted.
Oh, God.
She commented it on a co-worker's post.
Oh, I definitely thought that was going to go edible, which would have been weirder, but adopted, that's horrid.
Oh, that's not great, is it?
No.
I don't know. Someone who I knew commented on your photo.
Yeah, so
It was like, oh, your kids look adopted. No context.
to be honest, you know, if they said that about my eldest, then I'd probably be like, yeah, he does, because he's blonde hair, blue eyes. My wife's ginger. I've got dark brown hair. My youngest looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
So we're a bit confused as to where he came from, to be
Wow.
honest. So if somebody did say he looks adopted, I'd be like, yeah, you're right.
And say, yeah, I think it might be, actually.
Yeah, my wife was never pregnant. She just came home one day with a 5-year-old.
Final one. And this is, I think, quite bad, but maybe not in the way you think.
Okay.
So, just imagine this scenario. Let's put you in the minds of this person.
Right.
I work at the front desk at a hotel. Recently, one of my colleagues was supposed to charge 1,600 euros to a customer. Plot twist, she charged 16,000 euros. Maxed out the client's card, and the hotel ended up paying for almost all of their meals and taxis during the 3 days.
Good Lord.
That's pretty bad.
16,000 euros.
Yeah, instead of 1,600, as it should have been.
Yeah, put one too many zeros on the end of that.
That's it. That's a bad typo if typos go.
That is the worst typo probably go. Yeah, especially for credit card person
Yep.
who, you know, was planning on taking the kids out the next day for ice cream or something.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, I'll have one mint choc ice cream, please. Declined. What?
And the other thought is, that is not easily rectified. Even if they refund refund that. That's going to take days to process.
Yeah, it's going to take a shit of bank calls and refund time. Yeah. No, not happy about that.
Yeah, not great. It always reminds me, sometimes students pay through a sum-up payment machine.
Yeah.
Like a wireless card, contactless thing.
Yeah.
And I have to submit on my phone the amount that it will be, and I'm always conscious to make sure the zeros are right.
1,000 times.
Not to times it by 1,000.
No.
I mean, it'd be good for me, but...
Yeah. Do you know what a similar story just reminded me of? I once bought a deck of cards.
Right.
And I don't remember the cost being what showed on my credit card statement. And I saw something from like some model shop on my statement. So I Googled it and it was like model planes and things like that. And I was like, what the f***?
Did you think you'd been scammed or something?
I thought I'd been scammed, right? But on top of that, the price was $69.69. So I thought they've done that as a joke.
Right.
They've made it that price like, as a little you kind of thing. So I called up my bank's scam alert and I was like, I'm fucking scammed. I don't recognize this payment, blah, 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 blah. And I got it refunded and I was like, good, thank you, very good. Thank you, bank. And then later I got another message saying, you were wrong. This was your charge. It came from your address, blah, blah, blah. They checked, I don't know if they maybe checked the IP or something, because it came from my Apple Pay, but it was me that bought it. So I had to get it taken back from me again. But I don't remember the price being that much. Like that specific cost.
Maybe that was with postage or something.
I'm sure it was like 70 odd. That's the thing. I'm sure it was more. Okay. But anyway, it was a weird thing. So I adamantly called up. I was like, I've been scammed. Give me my bloody money back. And they were like, oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, here you go. Boom, bang, done. I was like, nice, thanks. And then they were like, actually, you f***ed up.
You should have just cancelled the card there and then
moved house.
Oh, I love it, yeah. I thought that was going to be something that you were going to give to all the scammers out there. Try this. It worked.
No,
in the end, it caught up with you.
I guess so. If you want to make a scam out of it, I could give you my credit card details to buy a load of shit, and then I could just be like, I didn't buy this.
Yeah.
My credit card's been stolen. And then it just get refunded.
Wow.
We still have the stuff.
Let's cut this out. Let's do with that.
Okay, deal.
Brilliant. So, yes, there you go. Some autocorrect fails,
Lovely.
shall we say.
Fantastic. Brilliant news. Thank you very much for that, Jordan.
You're very welcome.
Right, so with that being said, I think my wife's probably hankering to come to bed, so we should probably...
Make her a bit of room in this bed?
That, mate. She can perch on the end. She's got nothing to give to the situation anyway, does she?
It just reminds me of that old joke about I was sharing a bed with my friends and I was in the middle and I had dreamt that I was skiing. It was really vivid.
Yeah. I had to think about what you meant then. I was like, were the legs moving? No, it was the hands. Yeah. Right, fair enough. Right, so with that, to the end of today's episode.
I think you're better.
I think we're going that way too hot. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Two Guys What's Up. Don't forget to follow the show wherever you listen to us so you don't miss another episode, and maybe even tell a friend. Take your friend to a Bob Joyce concert, and when he says, well, I'm not Elvis, baby, just get up on that stage and be like, well, I know two guys that say you are, you bastard. And when he goes, well, what's the name of these two guys, baby? You just be like, it's Two Guys What's Up. Don't laugh, this is serious. It's like, oh, Two Guys What's Up, baby? Because you're doing a really bad Elvis impression. And then he'll be like, oh, check them out. Oh, two guys. And then maybe he'll listen and we can get him on as a guest.
Yeah, maybe.
And you'll also tell all the crowd, and they'll be like, two guys, chatting it.
Perfect, yeah. That sounds plausible.
That's what's going to happen.
And if you'd like to get in touch with us, our Linktree link is in the bio of this episode, which you can click on and be jetted off to every link you will ever need, Squire, for all your Two Guys What's Up essentials. Want to get your own Two Guys What's Up t-shirt? Click the link.
Want to come to our live event, which we forgot to mention in this episode? Click the link.
Want to create your own autocorrect fails? Click the link.
And if you click that link, it will blast you off to Patreon, the home of all your Two Guys What's Up extra essentials, including shout-outs, t-shirts, Alien Walkers mugs, tickets to our live event coming up in October. And if you really can't get enough of our fantastic tales and Elvis voices, well, now you can get more, because there are currently 26 bonus episodes, which come out on the last Friday of every single month, sitting up there waiting for your ears to go and have a little rhinestone-y wriggle around in all that extra audio goodness. And all that is available right now, starting with the bonus episodes, for just £3 a month.
Bargain. So if you want to help support the show and get some cool stuff while you do so, head over to patreon.com/Two Guys What's Up to check out all the goodies over there. The link will be down below for your pleasure.
But if you can't do that, but still like to help us out, then a 5-star rating and review in your podcast app of choice would be the best, freest, and most fantastical way to do that for us, and we would be eternally grateful. But on that note, thanks for listening. Y'all have an amazing week, and we will see you next one. I'll go to yoga class so I can learn to nosh myself off. I have been dying for a job recently, and I think that's him.
Oh, is it?
He's finally achieved his goal.
It's really celebrating.
Yeah, walking down the street. I just swallowed my own cum.
It sounds like fucking Arctic Monkeys.
I just swallowed my own.
Lovely.